I didn't abandon you guys at all, but the situation I had, it was a bit tough. Some people say it's because of the immigration, and I'm not here to make any conflict. I'm just a random guy trying to show you around. There's a ritual here people usually do, and I'll show you in a minute. Cade Mille Folce, 100,000 welcomes. Today I'm in Salthill. Well, I didn't come here for a long time, probably a year. So it's gonna be just a casual thing. I didn't do it for a long time. I had a situation. So I'll go into it while walking and showing you around. As I said, it's gonna be just casual. I'm not gonna actually dive deep into the details of this beautiful area in Galway. But in the future, in the coming future videos, I will. It's a place that you would love to see and discover the things and try. So actually, it's just beside the ocean, you can see. And one thing in Salthill that probably is gonna annoy you if you're living here, if you're local here, is that the wind. You know, it's kind of super windy most of the time. So today I was kind of not quite sure if I want to come here and do a vlogging. Right, but I said okay, I didn't go there, so let's try. Well, if you're living here or if you're visiting this part of Galway, which wasn't part of Galway before, it was kind of village, but now it's merged. Galway got bigger and bigger, so yeah, it's now part of the city. You wouldn't notice. It's a very nice and decent area. People probably love living here. I used to live here for over a year, as far as I remember, back in the day. I just passed by, there was a bench. Well, I don't know why I'm connected to the bench anyway. So there used to be a bench in the park, like near the car parking area. And over there after work, when I was coming back from work, so I would sit and disconnect from the work, from everything else, just before getting home. Like I'm recording the video, but the smell is so amazing because the smell of the ocean and the sea, it's different. But I think first I need coffee because I'm kind of sleepy now. So first let's grab some coffee. I don't know, that one is closed. Spire. I don't think that I'm gonna take coffee from there. It's just a machine, you know. I'd like the touch of baristas, you know. Makes it special. Probably. I'll show you something now, like just in a second. This is actually the Spire. Well, it's usually open till late hours in the evening. And this cafe again, the white one. When I used to live in Salthill, I used to come here for breakfast. Not quite often, but yeah, from time to time. Yeah, and then they have this small park there, and just we'll get into this leisure land. You see the wheel. Usually there are concerts here, but to be honest, I've never attended any concert here in the leisure land. Yeah, well, today I wanted to actually do some drone footage, but because of the wind and the climate here in Galway, so it's unpredictable. It can be super windy, and the drone starts dancing in the sky. You know, and I can't afford to lose another one. You remember my the drone I lost while I was making some footage near the ocean, and it couldn't make it and fell into the ocean. Yeah, if you watched that video, you'd know. So yeah, but in the future I'll come because it's beautiful, and I want to show you guys drone footage because that's different angle, and yeah, so it'll be really nice. Yeah, and for like I have a couple of words to say for people actually who subscribed first, like a month ago. I was doing some vlogs and then I stopped. Well, I didn't stop doing vlogs, but I had a case. I had a very close friend of mine. She passed away. She got a diagnosis with cancer, an aggressive one. And between the diagnosis and the whole process and being in the hospital, doing all the tests and the treatment, like it wasn't like even a month. So once I got that one, actually I wasn't, to be honest with you guys, I wasn't in a mood to make any vlogs or going around and you know. So what I was doing back in the like 3 weeks ago, kind of each week probably. So I've done 3 videos. One video was kind of support for her in her journey, and I'm happy and glad that she got the chance to see it, and she was happy about it, and that meant a lot to me. And then she passed away sadly, and so I made another one kind of saying goodbye to her for everything, for the support I got from her, and the great friendship actually we had, and she was really close to me. So I made another video the other day, it was like a week ago. She had, when I started this channel actually, so we were talking, and I asked her, what would you like to see, like tell me something, I'll do it for you. And we were talking about the beaches like in County Galway or whatever, and because I go like here and there a lot even before this channel, so I told her like there's a nice beach in Connemara, it's called Dogs Bay, and there's a small village close to it, it's called Roundstone. It's a beautiful one, like white sand, and the water is nice, and everything is beautiful there. Is like raw beauty, and I'm weirdly attracted to raw beauty. Oh, she said, yeah, that'll be nice. Show me, and I'll go with my friend. So they used to go from time to time, like, you know, as they say, girls' night out, girls' day out, to the beach, to the pub, to the restaurant, whatever. So yeah, so I told her like I'll do it for you, and it was kind of promise, and I believe that what makes a man is his word, and the words that he keeps when he makes them. If you are not sure that you're gonna keep your promises, so please don't make it. It's just ruining the picture of the man globally, probably. Yeah, so that was the thing. Like I went to the beach, and it was really emotionally for me, it was really hard, and everything was kind of out of the heart, just coming straight from the heart. Yeah, and the video is like on my channel. I'll leave both of the videos, the tributes I made for her, in the description, so you can check them out. But they're heavy, just to let you know, they're heavy. Oh, finally I have good news, guys. think this coffee shop is open. Let me show you. This is very nice. It's Jungle Beach Break. I just saw some people I know, so I just said hi and didn't want to record them anyway. So just I'm waiting for the coffee now. I'll order. Well, there's something nice here. I'll show you now in a second. It's really nice. Like, take a look here. Usually the opening hours and closing hours is called the tide time, high tide, yeah, and the low time, high tide, low time. But that's nice. The problem is not opening. And hello, sir. How are you? Can I have Americano, please? What's this here? It's the tide time or the opening and the closing?
The tide goes in and out, so at high tide.
Okay, I thought it's opening and closing time. All right. So we got our coffee. Now good to go. Now I'll be awake. And you'll see here people are coming for a swim. So if it's a sunny day, then you'll see a lot of people chilling out, and it's really nice beach here, Salthill, but in summer it's really crowded, like too many people. So preferably if you have car, then you can drive to some beach close. You get to enjoy more. Gonna be a day out, day away from the noise of the city. Usually people also come here for a walk or to walk their dogs. And even in winter, you'll see people are here. People here are swimming. Yeah, well, it's a bit for me. It's a bit frustrating. I've never done it in winter. Some people can, can deal with the cold water, while in winter, as I'm coming from hot country, it's hard for me actually. It's not easy. Yeah, it's a bit tricky. Holding the cup in one hand and talking. Yeah, and recently I found out that since I started vlogging, I'm using my hands too much, and it's a challenge for me now. I'm trying to use my hand, but it's holding a cup, and in the other one I'm holding the camera. It's like being Italian and trying to stop your hand gestures with everything and every way possible. Yeah, so there's another place here. I'll show you in a second. Though I didn't mean to show you stuff here, just a casual thing. But sometimes you get excited, once you hold the camera. But it's better. It's better than the drone. When you start flying the drone, you get overexcited, and that's how I crashed one, and the second one fell into the ocean. They're not lucky with me, but I like them. I'll show you now where now it's called the Black Rock. If you've been to Galway, if you visited Galway before, or if you're following, this area. I'll show you in a second. Maybe we'll get a bit closer and closer. Yeah, well, basically my other side, like this side, see, this side is the ocean, and the other side is just like some hotels, and you'll find restaurants, cafes, residential areas. Yeah, so this is basically Salthill, but in like briefly. If you go, if I want to show you things to do in Salthill, like the restaurants, the pubs, and the coffee shops, things like this, that can be really interesting, because I used to live here, so I'm quite familiar with them, and it was my area, it was my local area. So yeah, I have a bit intense experience. So now we're close. This is basically the Black Rock. Okay, so it's, you see, kind of tower. It's not a tower, well, probably it's a tower. So you can jump from there. Yeah, you can see people are now swimming. You can also see around some boats, but I can't see Galway hooker around. Galway hooker is not that type of hooker, it's a kind of boat. Well, I explained it in a different video, if you were following the videos I was making. So this is also a nice sitting place. Yeah, I used to come here quite often, like even if it wasn't for every day, it was like a couple of times a week, and especially the weekends. And what's good to mention, there's a ritual here people usually do, and I'll show you in a minute. So while walking here, so you can start walking from the sea point or the car park where we started walking to the end. There's a wall, so you come to the wall and you kick the wall, but not so hard. The city council is watching, you know, you'll be fined some couple of extra grand. Well, it's just a ritual, you know, you just give a nice and soft and gentle kick to the wall. That means you made it this far. There's an app called Meetup, if you are familiar with that app. So I used to use it, and there was a group, actually, a group of people. We used to do it every week. I think it's still going on now, but I didn't actually participate because of my work. Like now I work different time, and it's usually afternoon till late evening, so I don't have time to do socializing, you know. I used to do it before when I was doing some, like when I was working in a restaurant, in a pub, in a cafe, some coffee shops. Loads of experience in the past few years. Yeah, so in that time I had, because I wasn't doing late evenings, well, mostly I was doing from time to time, but not every day. But now it's every day and it's fixed, so I have to wait, and then I show you something and we get back to it. And if you like golf, here's a golf club, so you can bring your stuff here and play. If you're retired, whatever, you like it. Some people come here, there are other clubs as well around. Yeah, so there was this app, and then you participate, and you get to meet new people. So especially if you're new in the city, you might make some friends to hang out, and you know, maybe you can find some people with common interests to do some road trips together. I know, because there are other groups as well, like they go climbing, hiking, concerts, whatever, like even they go abroad together. It comes to many things. It depends on your situation, and yeah, the work is, if you don't work it's hard. Ireland is a nice country, yes, but it's a very expensive place, so you have many things to cover, and yeah, the payment is good, it's not bad, but again the expenses, the cost of living is too high compared to what you're getting paid. So for instance, I give you, this is just a random conversation anyway, so I give you an estimate, probably number, there is nothing for sure or 100% true, but if you're lucky and you get a place to rent, like 2-bedroom apartment, so you should be expecting over 1500, you know, and the currency is euro. So if you find it, because it's very hard to find any place to rent. There is a accommodation crisis, and it's a long story actually to get into it. Some people say it's because of the immigration. Well, I'm not trying to defend or to criticize. That's not my area of interest, and I'm not here to make any conflict. I'm just a random guy trying to show you around. But anyway, it started a long time ago, in 2008, when Ireland had recession. So since then things actually went south. Just I can keep it there, you know. But anyway, so this is pretty much the walking area, and you have these rocks. They're really nice. You can it's a good place actually for meditation. It's a good place for meditation. Having coffee and walking and talking to the camera, it's not the great combination you could have in your life. But anyway, you get the idea. Yeah, so back to the first or second or third topic I was talking about, that I didn't abandon you, or actually who subscribed just to get the city vloggings or around towns, villages. I didn't abandon you guys at all, but the situation I had, it was a bit tough, and I was grieving. So I hope that as soon as I get myself together, I will start going around, and I have this. I'm gonna try to cover all Ireland if possible. What I mean by all Ireland, not village by village, but town by town, just like kind of the main things, or some hidden gems, like if you are here, it's gonna be good to see and try things, you know, so to keep you in to keep you in the know. Jesus. So while you're walking, probably now we got a bit familiar. It's just a straight line, a bit zigzag, but you don't mind anyway. So either you can cycle here or you can walk. So in front of me, just a bit ahead, like 150 meters ahead, there's a camper van where you can a camper van area where you can camp. Actually, I think they have facilities, but it's not for free. 100%, you have to pay. Well, everything in this life you have to pay, except if you subscribe to this channel, you don't have to pay anything. Just to let you know, it's free. Yeah, and so over there I saw some people actually were camping there, and a couple of years ago I had this crazy idea. I had problems actually to find a place to rent and live, and then I said, okay, probably I'll get myself a camper van. I had a car back then. I said, okay, I'll sell my car and get a camper van instead. So I'll be living full time there and traveling. Though I don't have at the moment any remote job, so I have to be at work physically. I can't do anything remotely, to be honest. But that was a crazy idea. Why it was a crazy idea? Because like where you can park, you need permission, and it takes a lot of things. And I think there were groups on Facebook or somewhere else. I don't know where I was reading. So I did a bit of digging, and then I found out it's not good for mental health. If it's temporary, yes, but if you are planning for long term, no, it's not the greatest idea, unless if you have like online job, you're working remotely, and then you go trying to explore the world, discover and live. Yes, that's gonna be probably really great idea, but to live in the city where you're working, like I didn't like probably the idea was okay, but the circumstances, like to park your car you would need permission to park somewhere. So I don't know, like I didn't go and actually live the situation, so I don't have hands-on experience, but I saw, like I was reading the comments and what people were saying about it. It wasn't the best idea actually, but for some time it can work for some people, why not? And what you see in front of you is that's the wall. Well, you can kick any part of the wall, but just remember, soft and gentle. So you just come here. That's the ritual. So let's see if So guys, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed walking with me, and thanks for joining me on this walk. Until the next time, Slodger.